Alright, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning and I have some errands to run, so I'm taking you with me. We gotta go to Hobby Lobby, I gotta go to Dollar Tree, and maybe Walmart, but I probably won't film the Walmart part because I need stuff for work and that's real boring. Ain't no one trying to see that. But yeah, let's go. We got errands to run. And when I tell you I'm super tired, I had work a double last night to make some overtime and I'm freaking exhausted. But it's okay because it's my weekend now. I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby first. And then I don't know where I'm gonna go from there, but we'll see. But dang, I'm sleepy. And I'm forcing my mother to come with me, so. Alright, this has been a change of plans. I need to go back out and I'm bringing my little boy out with me. And you know, I forgot a lot of things. There's a lot of things I need to get, and I'm just like, I want to get it all in one day. I don't want to go back out. I just want to like get all the things I need in one day, then just for the rest of the time just work on all my merchandise. That's what I want to do. So we're going for round 2 today. Today's all about errands. Let's go.
One eternity later.
All right, so I'm back from the store and I gotta clean up. Like, it's a mess in here and I need to clean up like my entire desk and just like get things ready so I can start printing on some bags, because that's my goal for today, is to at least get all the vinyl iron-ons that I just prepped, well, that I prepped earlier in the week. I want to get all those printed onto the bags today. So that's gonna be a task. In order to do that, I gotta clean off my desk first because it's a bloody mess. And then we get the printing. It shouldn't take that long, ideally. I just have to wait for the iron to heat up and all that. And then after that, it should be a pretty smooth process. So I just wanted to do a voiceover while I worked in the background. So starting with the tote bags, and it took a lot of trial and error to get the tote bags right, because it was one of like the first times I was using the iron-on sheets from the Cricut brand iron-on sheets, and it took a lot of trial and error. And really, like, the Cricut software, like, they have it to where you just go online and look at what the easy press settings are for different materials and things like that. And, you know, using it exactly how it was stated on their website wasn't really working for me, so I had to do a lot of trial and error, and I wasted like 3 bags, I think, trying to get it right. So I got some B grades. But I eventually got it together, and now I'm actually pretty confident in my prints, and they just look so good. Like that peel at the end where you peel the plastic part off, it's just so satisfying, and it's just like so amazing how well it works and how well it adheres. I don't know what the longevity of it is, but it just, you know, it just looks so crispy. I love it. And yeah, trying to get these tote bags right was a challenge, because I went into it not fully knowing what I wanted. I knew I wanted accessories on it. I just didn't know how I was doing it, what kind of accessories. So the first thing I wanted to start it with was the grommets. Originally, I wanted the grommets to be on the entire handle, but only have 4 on each handle, because it was going to get way too much, way too complicated. And the grommet kit that I got came with like a hole punch that you're supposed to like use like a hammer or whatever to cut the hole out. But since this is like cotton canvas material, it was really hard to use that hole punch, so I had to cut each hole manually. And, you know, it's easier said than done, because it's like 3 layers of fabric you have to cut through, and it was just messy. And so that also added to like the B grade pile, because I was just like trial and error trying to get it right, and some of the grommets are just not sitting right on there, and it took a lot. But I really wanted to get those grommets on there. So those are 10mm grommets. I really wish that I got a grommet kit that had various sizes, but the one I have is just all 10mm, which is fine, I guess. I can make do with what I have. And so yeah, once I got those on there, I started feeling really confident about this bag. So I knew I wanted to add more embellishments. Originally, it was just going to be like a pom-pom or like some beads or whatever that like said some type of words like with letter B's or something like that, but I wasn't fully sure what direction to go in. And then eventually I had an idea to make a chain on the bag, and I was trying to like do some research, get some references, and a lot of the references were just like the handle itself is the chain, and it's like, that's cool, but I can't do all that, you know what I mean? So I ended up just putting my own chain on there, and then I wanted to add a charm. So at the end result, I really like how it came out. It's not like way like too accessorized in my opinion. It's not like overly accessorized. I think it's like just the right amount. And then I was fighting with, do I want everything to be removable or not? You know what I mean? So I let the bat charm part be removable, but the little hanging chain is on there, unless you like obviously take it off yourself, but it's not meant to be removable. So now moving on to these zipper pouches, which I absolutely love. They're right now my favorite item in the shop. So it has the brimstone moth from my spring moth designs that I did, and this brimstone moth is my favorite design out of all 4 of them. So I just had to put them on the zipper tote, and I had to do it in silver, the silver foil, because black and silver is like my favorite color scheme. So I absolutely love these zipper totes, and as soon as I had this idea, I knew that I wanted to have the moth charms to go with it, and I'm so happy that I did that. I just so love these bags. I think I want these bags to be in my shop pretty much permanently until like I get sick of them, but they're going to be a long-lasting item in my shop. At least I want them to be. I just love them so much. We're coming on to the satisfying peeling. Now the first one I was peeling off really slow because I was so afraid of it peeling up, because I haven't pressed any bags in a while. So I'm just like, okay. So each one of these bags, obviously I did a cold peel, and I let them sit, I don't know for how long, like no more than like 10 minutes. I let the bag sit, and then I do a cold peel, and these things are like really stuck on there. You're really like pulling it hard to get it off, which made me kind of go slow at first, because I was afraid that it was just gonna peel so hard that it was gonna rip it off of the canvas bag, but nope, not at all. Smooth every time, beautiful. Look how crispy that is. I love it. But yeah, so the zipper, not the zipper tote, sorry, just the regular tote bags, they came out wonderful, and they're all listed on my shop already, along with the zipper pouches. Now with the zipper pouches, I had more of a hard time trying to peel it off. I was also doing a cold peel on them, but it was still lifting a little bit, and I still haven't fully like figured out exactly how it wants to be ironed on. Like, I don't know how long it's supposed to be ironed on for. I don't know what the temperature it wants to be at to stay, but it was just so difficult. But once I was finally, it took like multiple presses, mind you. Once I peeled that plastic sheet off, I pressed it again with just some parchment paper just to really seal it in, and then that worked perfectly fine. So yeah, I still have to fully, understand how to get this foil transfer to stay on. But yeah, so that's all the tote bag and zipper pouches pressed and their print ready to go. And all they need now is just their embellishments. So when I was first doing the zipper pouches, I was fighting with myself if I wanted to do the moth charm after like I had this idea already, because I'm like, I don't know if it's a little redundant, but in my mind I feel like it just goes so well. I don't know, I just really love it, and I felt like the moth charm by itself just wasn't enough, so I had to add like a little bead tassel to it, which I love. I like anything with tassel. I'm a tassel kind of guy, okay? So I put the beaded tassels on there as well to go with the charm, just to get a little something extra, because we love to accessorize, okay? Very important. So yeah, and you see me picking those spikes at, and I did all 4 of those bags with those spikes, and then I eventually showed off in the end. They're like, oh, look at all the bags. Those are the wrong spikes, and I didn't notice it until when I was editing this video that the wrong spikes were on there. And so I had to take them all off and replace them with the correct ones. So what you see in this clip is like not what it is supposed to be, but you know, I eventually changed it, and you'll see it later on anyway. But yeah, I really love these bags. I'm gonna keep saying it. I love these bags so much. I don't know what is the right or wrong way of putting on these O-rings. Like, you know, you pry it open and then you pinch it closed, but I'm like, is this like secure enough? That I have no idea. In my mind, I feel like it's secure enough, but I feel like I'm missing a step. But, you know, I don't know. I don't use O-rings enough to know like how they're supposed to work and what's the right way of using them. But, you know, I tried to get every bag to be close enough to where you can't just accidentally pull it off, because that has happened to me multiple times. So, you know, that part is important. So here's me stabbing a hole through each bag using the weeding tool, because it's just so freaking sharp. I don't know if you've ever used a weeding tool before. That junk is sharp. At least the Cricut one is. I don't know about other ones, but the Cricut one is super sharp. And so it's perfect for stabbing the holes to get the screws in for the spikes. So these are the wrong spikes. Don't mind the spikes. These spikes are the ones that go on the tote bags. And I chose those spikes for the tote bags because they're not as pointy. And, you know, if the tote bag is going to be over your shoulder, you don't want to keep stabbing your arm or whatever. So I use the shallower spikes for the tote bags. And these get somewhat longer spikes, but the spikes itself aren't super pointy, so it's still easy to hold. You know what I mean? So yeah. So these all the wrong spikes. Don't mind the spikes. But yeah, this looks so cute. Looks so cute. Okay, this is making the beaded tassels. I just feel like it was just a necessary addition to have. It just looks so nice all together. I'm gonna keep saying that because these are my favorite bags, but it just all looks so nice all put together. And yeah, so of course these are also in my shop, and right now limited quantity, and that's cool, but I have extra bags so I can always make more if I need to. So all that is covered. Everyone has a chance to get one. And I also need to make one for myself also, because I still have yet to do that. So let me get on that at some point. I'm not sure when. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and let you enjoy the rest of the video. So everything I've been working on in the video, it was trying to prepare for a shop launch, and a lot of the majority of stuff that are in my shop were already existed, already made. It's just like the bags and the pouches, and some of the bookmarks still had to be made, and I added posts to the launch because I was really excited to try out making some post-its. I definitely want to try out making notepads too, but that's for the future thing. Anyway, so everything you saw in the video is like now in my shop. My shop is active. You can go to my shop. The link will be in the description below, okay? So I'm really excited, and I'm so excited to like add more stuff to my shop. I have a lot of ideas coming. Some things are already in the works, but I'm not sure if I should just like slowly drop things. I kind of envision my shop being more of a made to order type thing instead of just having like everything already made and just listing it. I think made to order would just be a lot easier for me personally. But yeah, because for one, I'm limited on space, so I can't just have everything made and have nowhere to put it. This whole shop journey that I'm on, I'm new to it. I'm not true to it, I'm new to it, and I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm just figuring it out along the way. It's like, I've always wanted to do it, and now I'm just trying to kick it into gear and get it done. And I like the idea of having a sticker shop, but I want to expand it to more than just stickers. But I want it to mainly probably just be stickers and charms, probably. But and tote bags too. I just like to make things and sell them. I don't know. Like, I like to make things I like, and I like to sell the things I like. So, to other people who like the things I like. It just makes sense in my brain, right? It just makes sense in my brain. And it's like, I used to sell on Etsy, and Etsy was kind of straightforward, and I decided to make my own website, of course. So I was trying to figure that out, and it was a big learning curve, but eventually, I think I got it mostly solidified at this point. But like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I made my own website using Squarespace, which I'm not sure if it was a good idea or not to use Squarespace, but my initial vision for my website has changed. So I didn't need a Squarespace website at the end of the day. I could have just stuck with something like Shopify or even Etsy at that. But Etsy wasn't as customizable as I wanted it to be, which is like the main reason why I wanted to get my own website, pretty much. I've missed editing, I missed YouTube, I missed making things, so I'm kind of excited to get this ball rolling. And of course, I'm still working full time, so trying to squeeze everything in is a lot of work. There's just not enough time in a day. I'm constantly tired, but I love the busy work. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, and the goal is to work on my side business enough to where I can make it my primary business and just have a part-time job to help supplement income until I don't have to even have a part-time job anymore. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, this has been going on for way too long. So what I'm gonna say is, to sum it all up, is that shop is open. Get you something. There's definitely more items to come for sure. I will make constant videos about it, constant updates, and you can follow me on social media. Link will probably be down in the description below, and it's also linked on my website as well, of course. And yeah, there's gonna be so much more stuff coming, so make sure you even stay tuned on YouTube, because that's where you get all the sneak peeks for all the stuff that's gonna be coming into my website. And I'll also like to maybe dabble in Patreon one day to have not fan mail, what's the word? Have a theme like every month to like send out. I would really love to do that. Anyway, getting way off topic. Just make sure you stay tuned for more updates, and if you enjoy this video, please leave a like and please subscribe if you can. It'll be very helpful, and make sure you share it to everyone you know. Help support each other. I got you, you got me, right? That's all. I'm actually gotta go look at a house, because I'm house hunting as well on top of all of this. So I'll see you guys in the next video.